Time. What if time stands still? What if there's no ticking clock? What if there's no such thing as seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months or years? What if there's only the present moment, no yesterday and no tomorrow? Wouldn't it be nice to be that free? Time is always present in our daily life. Alarm clocks wake us in the morning. Work starts at a certain time. We are slaves of the modern time, always busy and in a rush. We are chasing from one appointment to another, only to come home exhausted, spending our spare time recovering from all the stress. How to compete with a clock that is running all the time? I found a book with the title Slow Motion in an old bookstore in Vienna. It's about the influence of time in our modern world and how society is subject of clocks. There's this one sentence about trees that are hundreds, even thousands of years old. The author mentions that trees are essential for our living because they provide us with oxygen. Trees are not only there to endure time, but creating time by producing oxygen. In nature, there is no clock. Nature's got its own rhythm, with days, nights and seasons. Nature knows when to do certain things. Back then, humans used to live within this rhythm. We had our own inner clock that worked just perfect. Over time, we distanced from nature. We needed schedules. We needed our own time. Nowadays, working is the center of living. Whenever we work hard, it'll pay off someday. Overworking ourselves is a common thing, even if it's happening on cost of our health. We are spending less and less me time. There are the moments you are too exhausted, and the moments you don't allow to take time for yourself. Life is full of obligations. Sometimes it even feels like wasting time whenever we take a step back and just relax or enjoy the moment. We are wondering, could there not be done something productive? The real question is, what does being productive mean? In general, it means to do things you profit of. But we don't only profit from working. We profit from taking time to cure our body and relax. We are able to even do better work. Often it's hard for us humans to understand that. I sometimes remember the quote from Gandalf in Lord of the Rings. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given us. And maybe it's that easy. Maybe it's all in our own hands. Even though we are seemingly in control how we spend our time, it's often difficult to implement it within the daily life. Our weeks are filled with work. Whenever we come back home, we need to do work around the house, like cooking, cleaning or washing. We want to spend time with our family. We want to see friends. We want to meet everyone's expectations. But what about ourselves? When do we take care of our own needs? How many hours must there be in a day to do all the things we want to do? We want to spend time with our hobbies. We want to see and learn new things. We want to take care of our bodies and mental health. Even if thinking about time seems like wasting time, but maybe that's one reason we assume to have no time. Eventually, we can fit all of this in our life. Thinking too much can be your worst enemy. Doing and being in the moment is key to make thoughts become reality. We are the creators of our lives. Detaching from man-made time and not submitting into your inner resistance are the first steps to actually find the time you need. When life got so busy, I stopped doing a lot of things I enjoy, like playing the guitar or reading books. During the last semester of my studies, the projects became so time-consuming that I even didn't leave the house for a few days. The only things I did were eating, sleeping, working and communicating with my classmates. Even falling asleep was tough, because my head was still stuck in projects. I couldn't allow myself to do things I enjoy, in fear of wasting time. Time that I could use for productive things, like working on a project. I kept working in expense of my mental well-being. I gradually became more and more exhausted and sad. After studying, the same thing happened while working. I constantly overworked myself. I got barely time to enjoy. When I was watching a TV show together with my boyfriend, most of the time I fell asleep after 20 minutes. Even my mood changed. Normally, I'm a very balanced person and got a lot of patience. During that time, I was easily upset and got mad about things I normally wouldn't care about. All the things I liked didn't seem to be that appealing anymore. Even the thought about making a video didn't bring joy to me. I had to overcome the resistance I built up for a long time. The turning point was making the first video for my YouTube channel. Filming and editing made me so excited. I started to play the guitar again to create music for my videos. I remembered that filmmaking is my passion. Now that I spend more time on things I enjoy and on myself, I feel much more like my old self again. I still struggle sometimes to allow myself to enjoy being unproductive, but I gained so much more happiness and freedom. Little by little, all the things I used to do came back into my life. I was able to see all the details of this world again. I went outside and enjoyed nature again. I read more books. I cooked more often. Lately, I started to crochet again. Even if your life is busy and you think that you can't allow me time, take 10 minutes and do something you enjoy, like feeding birds, watching the sky, reading some pages of a book, listening to music, or just laying on the ground, focusing on your breathing. That tiny amount of time will make you feel yourself again.